Hey guys, it's your boy Ghost, and I hope y'all are having a good one. Right now, it's the middle of the night for me, so I have to be a little bit quiet because I don't want to be shouting. I woke up and said, you know what? I'm gonna make a storytime video. So I'm here now, and sorry if I sound a little bit weird. I'm still sick, so yeah, my bad. But anyways, this story time is a pretty funny one, in my opinion. It's like one of the more funny ones. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure you leave a like, and let's get straight into it. So this all started on like my first year of high school. And that was the first day of school. And the way I would get to school, I would usually do my usual routine, right? Wake up, get ready, wait for the bus, get on the bus, and, put my earbuds in and listen to my music and just wait till I got to school. Now, the first thing I noticed when I got on this bus, that there was a group of kids that were like third or fourth years, so seniors and juniors, that would be in the back of the bus, and they would be really loud and they would listen to really, really loud music. So one of them had a really big speaker and would just blast it so everyone would hear it. Now, I didn't really mind it personally because, well, I had my own earbuds and I would just, put it all the way up so I wouldn't hear the people. So I didn't really mind it. That's just me. Other people, though, they would get really, really annoyed. And I don't blame them because the music they were playing wasn't the best. Like, a lot of the time they put some music on and I'm like, what is this? But yeah, so a lot of people on the bus were really visibly annoyed from these group of kids. It was a pretty big group. Like they kind of covered the whole back of the bus. And not only that, but they also vaped a lot. Now you're probably wondering, well, why didn't the bus driver say anything? Well, we had a really chill bus driver. Like he was really cool. Like genuinely really cool. I'm pretty sure he still works at it to this day. He was a very, very cool bus driver. One of the chillest bus drivers I've ever seen in my life. And he would say stuff sometimes. He would always be like, hey guys, could you keep it down a little bit? Or hey, could you like not smoke? Or just open the windows so everyone else doesn't have to smell it. And then the kids in the back would always be like, oh, okay, sorry, sorry. And would actually listen to him. But at the same time, they wouldn't because they would kind of continue. They would put the music down a little bit, but it would still be really annoying. And yeah, every bus ride was the same. Loud music, smoke, loud people just talking hella loud, like they owned the bus. But again, I didn't really care. But there was this one kid that I didn't even know him, but he would always sit like next to me because where I would always usually sit would be in the middle of the bus because I didn't want to sit in the front and I didn't really want to sit in the back. So I was like, you know what? Might as well just sit in the middle. So yeah, there was this kid like two seats in front of me. And every time I saw him, he would look so pissed off and so annoyed. I would always wonder, like, why is he so mad? And clearly it was because the people in the back. And not only that, he looked like he wanted to say something, but he just didn't want to because it was the morning. It was like 6 a.m. So he just didn't have the energy, it looked like to me. And the part that really sucked was they did that in the mornings when it was like 6 or 7 a.m. And they did that right after school. So at the end of school, I would have to take the same bus with the same, bus driver to get back home. And the same thing. The same people would be in the back of the bus listening to loud freaking music, smoking, being hella just loud, annoying. And one day comes along and the dude that I was saying was visibly annoyed, he kind of cracked. So the morning came and I woke up, did my usual routine, got ready for school, walked to the bus, got on, put my earbuds in and listened to my music. Just the regular same thing. But today was different. The dude that was two seats in front of me, let's call him Michael. So Michael gets on the bus. He's looking hella pissed, right? And I could already tell he's having a bad day. He's having a terrible day, this man. And Michael looks at the people in the back, gives them a dirty look. And I think that kind of antagonized them a little bit because when they saw him giving a dirty look, they put up the music so much louder. It was insane. It was like going through my earbuds. I could hear the entire music because usually I wouldn't be able to because I would put my music high enough to the point where everything around me be quiet. But no, they put that boy so high. It was so loud And of course, the bus driver tells them to take it down a little bit. They do just a little bit. And Michael, oh my God, this man is red. He's as red as a tomato. This man is pissed. He is so annoyed. His day is going so badly. But thankfully, in the morning, he says absolutely nothing. He just deals with it. He just swallows his pride and just waits for the end of school. Now, this is where the story gets crazy. Fast forward to the end of school, I have to go back on the bus again to go home. And I see Michael. And Michael's waiting for the bus just like me. And I see him still visibly very annoyed, visibly pissed off. And he looks even angrier. I think he got even more angry because he knows that he has to deal with the same thing going home with the same people in the back being loud as hell. So I could tell the man was about to crash out. I could already feel it. This guy was Michael was about to crash the hell out. So the bus comes, the people that are hella loud are coming along, the big group, and they get inside the bus, they go in the back, and then the bus starts to drive. And immediately, the loud music starts to play. And oh my God, this next part, yo, it was so funny. I remember this so clearly. So we're driving now. The next thing I see is I turn my head to Michael because I'm wondering what he's gonna do. And again, this man is like, I'm telling you, if I could take a picture, it would be so funny. He was red as a tomato, bruh. It was so funny. He was so angry. You can see like a vein on his like forehead. All I see next, he stands up, he turns around, looks at the people in the back, and starts to yell. He's just yelling, "Hey, shut the hell up!" I can't yell. I'm yelling in lowercase right now, but just imagine someone screaming in the bus. But he's like, "Hey, shut the hell up! I'm trying to sit here, go home, and not listen to y'all's trash music. Please turn the music off. Y'all are so freaking annoying. You do this every single day. Let there be a moment of silence. Please, I'm just trying to go home. That's it." And then the group leader stands up and he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna do my thing. I like my music. You best deal with it, cause I ain't turning it off." And then after he said that, Michael goes off. Michael says the craziest thing ever. He starts to go off on this man. He says, "Yeah, I bet the only reason you turn your music so high is to get the attention of everyone on this bus. Because the only reason you want attention is because your parents never gave it to you." And my jaw drops. I'm like, oh my God, Michael is going off. He's crashing out. And what the group leader says, it's so funny and it became so awkward so quickly. So the group leader, what he says to retaliate is this. He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about because my mom's dead." And bro, I'm trying my hardest not to laugh because it's so funny. Like, don't get me wrong, people dying, like dead people, nothing to laugh about. But this whole situation felt like a fever dream. It was so funny. It was so hilarious. And then Michael, he doesn't stop there. He doubles down. He so he says, "Yeah, I would be dead too because I only want to live with someone like you." And yo, I'm like, "Oh my God, this man is going off on this kid. Holy." And by the way, this man was like a first or second year. He was the same age as me. He was a freshman or sophomore, so I got no clue. But after he said that, the whole bus just goes dead silent. No one's talking. No one's like nothing. It's so quiet. The group leader gives Michael a dirty look, and Michael's giving the group leader a dirty look, and they're just both looking at each other. And then all of nowhere, they just both sit down. And the dude listened. The guy that was playing hella loud music, he turned it down. He listened. And honestly, me personally, I wouldn't take that. But yeah, it was crazy. See, he said even crazier things, but I can't say it because I'm pretty sure the video will get demonetized. But Michael was going off. Michael was going off. I gave you like the innocent, like censored version of what he said. And after that, every bus ride from then on, it was like he still played loud music, right? Because he didn't want to look like he lost, which he clearly did. But he would play the music to like a good level. He wouldn't play it too loud. He wouldn't play it too low. He would just play it at a good level. There would be some times where he would play hella loud, but those would be like, at the end of the year type of stuff. And yeah, Michael went off. He called him out finally. After that, everything kind of ended up good. I'm not gonna lie. He stopped being so loud. Michael was chilling, and yeah. But anyways, guys, that was the story time. Moral of the story is, whenever you're on the bus in the mornings, don't play loud music. Don't be annoying. Don't, because no one wants to hear that. Like, do your own stuff. And instead of doing what Michael did, just go to a teacher and tell them about the situation, and maybe it'll get resolved. Who knows? But yeah, anyways, guys, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below your favorite part or any stories you have. I would love to read them. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. It's free. It would help me out so much. And I would really appreciate it. And it's been your boy Ghost, your Ghost of Dreams. Peace.